Alright folks, Genius 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're heading on to case number 45. Shadow Nation. In the sovereign democracy of Luzaguay. Ace, we finally made real headway with our investigation into Sombra. Thanks to Michelle, we've learned the name of Sombra's leader, El Rey. This El Rey might pull the strings from behind the scenes, but now we know of his existence. He won't be able to escape us for much longer. We've also discovered that Sombra's been around longer than we thought. He sent an unsuccessful expedition from Argentina to Antarctica as early as the 1950s. One of the individuals on that expedition, Alejandro Prax, later emigrated to Luzaguay. We met Prax's granddaughter in Argentina, where she killed Ernesto Carpena on Sombra's orders. And those orders came directly from Luzaguay. Hey Ace, the sovereign democracy of Luzaguay is proving quite the enigma. After hours of research, all I've discovered is that a certain President Herrera came to power 30 years ago and started making the country increasingly insular. Well, the easiest way to learn more about a place is by hitting the streets. Let's take a look around, Ace. That's odd, Ace. It's the middle of the day, but hardly anyone's around. I see someone. Excuse me, sir. We'd like to see a word. Yes? What do you want? We're visiting the area. Could you? Visiting? Nobody visits Luzaguay. Our beloved leader doesn't tolerate tourists. Sir. That was weird, Ace. Let's see if we have more luck with somebody else. Man, maybe we have a word. We're from the Bureau. Stay away from me. Wow, Ace, this is hopeless. Nobody wants to talk to us. You're right. It's so used to wasting our time like this. If people won't talk, maybe the authorities will. We passed the city hall a while back. Let's see if anyone will talk to us there. So weird. Well, there's nobody here, Ace. Good idea. If we really want answers, we should go straight to the source. Let's head to the president's office. Shadow Nation. Yeah, I agree. Those people will probably be the final cases. Definitely gonna come up multiple times. Yeah, shot in the forehead, wow. Sash. Torn photo. Drone. Nice. Not too shabby. Gosh darn it, Ace. So much for getting answers from President Herrera. He's dead. This bullet between his eyes can only mean one thing. We've got another murder on our hands. So there's no sign of a break-in. It must have been a long-range shot. Grace will tell us more. Let's send the body to her. W picked up some clues to help us make sense of this mess, Ace. I wonder what this drone is doing here. It's asking for a security code. I'll let you crack it. This torn photo could shed some light on who might have wanted the president dead. We better tape it up. Don't you think this sash belonged to President Herrera? Well, if you got a hunch, let's recover the faded writing. Investigation into Sombra's past is littered with murders, but we've seen this before, that solving one leads us to answers about another. Let's crack this case, Ace. Could not agree with you more. Let's crack it. I have a star. Might as well look into one of these before I try and grab a whole bunch of more stars. Almost looks like a TA. Nope. 7. Oh. So this is a surveillance drone, Ace. This map shows the route the drone took to the office, and it was deployed from some kind of surveillance post. You're right, Ace. We need to get to that rooftop quickly. Nice. Nice. go look. Thought the drone was going to be another, like, searching stuff, so... That's gotta be something, right? Coat of arms? Yep. Green box. Donut. Tires. Dumbbell. Cat. Dumbbell. Oh, I didn't get 700. Darn it. Well, I gotta grab some stars anyways. This is an impressive surveillance post, Ace. It's got a direct view of the city hall. I agree, this must be where a killer took their shot from, and you found the bullets to prove it. Ace, grab a sample of that white substance quickly. I also picked up a coat of arms. Anything that might clue us in on what that regime is about is worth investigating further. Let's check it against the database. So we have a lot of clues to look at. And also, I'll see you guys back real quick. This is what you guys eat. Au revoir. Alright, folks, we're back. I grabbed, as you can tell, 24 stars. I am ready to just knock through this stuff. Uruguay, Easter Island. Interesting. Interesting, Francisco Ramirez. Well, this old photo shows our victim as a young man. He's smoking a cigar with someone called Francisco Ramirez. They sure seem chummy. Francisco must be much older now. I wonder if he and Herrera remain friends. Only one way to find out. Let's go talk to him. Interesting. Man, I have so many stars. I'm just gonna be like, just going through stuff. Vice President, that makes sense to me. That sash wasn't hers after all. It belongs to Uruguay's Vice President, Ms. Valentina Silva. Wow, I am stumbling this morning. A second in command would have a lot to gain from the president's death. Let's inform Ms. Silva of Herrera's murder. Definitely would. She also doesn't look that old. Well, Ray does mean the king, that's right. It's never a coat of arms, what was I thinking? This coat of arms belongs to the Uruguayan militia, a sort of non-official army. What kind of militia chooses the llama as one of its mascots? Anyway, the group is called Los Patriotas, and it's apparently led by a guy named Pedro Torres. If he was on the rooftop, he could have had the perfect opportunity to shoot Herrera. Let's talk to Pedro. So Pedro looks like an interesting individual. Ooh, 9. Nice. Let's send that powder you collected from the killer's box of ammunition to Lars quickly. Butler. Senor Ramirez, Senor Ramirez found this old photo of you and President Herrera. You were friends? Who are you? Why are you asking? Word from the Bureau, President Herrera has been found murdered. Murdered? The police will be looking for suspects. I have to go. Hang on a minute. We are the police, and we want answers. How close were you to the victim? We were friends when we were young, that's all. It was before I became president and our beloved leader. I've been nothing more than his butler for years. I have nothing to tell you, I swear. Now please, let me go. What the heck was that about, Ace? People sure are weird around here. Sounds like he had a control. She's 45? Okay, I can see that. Hey, Vice President Silva, I'm Carmen. This is Senior Brace. We're from the Bureau. The Bureau? Luzugwai doesn't have an agreement with the Bureau. Is President Herrera aware that you're operating on Luzugwai soil? Well, that's the thing. We're here to inform you that the President Herrera has been murdered. The beloved leader has been murdered? I simply cannot believe someone would do something so terrible. Everybody adored President Herrera. Adoration is the vibe we've been getting. Preposterous. Nobody's done more for sovereign democracy of Luzugwai than Adolfo Herrera. Looks like Adolf Hitler. Now, excuse me, there are measures to be put in place. A state of national emergency must be declared. A curfew must be imposed. Goodbye to you. Oh my gosh, he's almost worse than he is. Hey, Mr. Torres, Senior Trooper Ace would like to ask about your relationship with President Herrera. Our beloved leader is an admirable man. Exactly what Luzugwai needs. A strong ruler who sees that his country is destined for greatness. Unfortunately, the only thing he's destined for is a coffin. He's dead. El Presidente has been murdered? This is an attack against the nation, an act of treason. Whoever did this will be found and dealt with. And how do Los Patriotas deal with people who commit treason? We have a mandate from the government to do whatever is necessary, the kind of stuff the army can't be seen doing. Now, out of my way, I have a traitor to find. Oh, I can't believe you just blew us off. I don't like the sound of this militia. We better find the killer before they do. Let's be real. Let's be real. He could definitely be the guy. I'm gonna speed some of this stuff up, guys. Just for you. Hey, Lars, what did you... Oops, Daisy, that was unexpected. Lars, what are you doing? Sanjay, why don't you get cleaned up? Have you lost your mind? What were you thinking blowing things up with Sanjay around? I was just trying to show him how to synthesize the molecule and that powder Ace collected from the killer's bullet box. I wanted to distract him from asking about what the substance actually was. The powder is a drug called Cabalium. I did some digging and discovered that it's issued by the Luzugwayan government. Alright, and what does this thing cure? Well, that's the thing. As far as I can tell, it simply creates a physical dependency so extreme that the withdrawal can be deadly. Symptoms include seizures, difficulty breathing, and delirium, not to mention chronic pain. I can't see a single benefit of taking Cabalium. Well, that is weird, but at least we know that our killer takes Cabalium. Prison will be a bitter pill for them swalloways. Ah, so that's what the government did. Made them dependent on the drug. Ace, I knew joining the Bureau would involve traveling, but Luzugwai wasn't quite in my top 10 places to visit. I hadn't heard of it until yesterday, and now I'm autopsying the Luzugwayan president? Yeah, you'd be surprised just how many important people end up on a slab in the Bureau's morgue. Well, the autopsy was straightforward. Your victim was killed by a gunshot wound to the head. The bullet pierced her straight between the eyes, killing him instantly. We managed to extract the bullet and determine that it came from a sniper rifle. According to Jonah, this type of rifle is notoriously difficult to handle. It would have taken a lot of skill for your killer to shoot Herrera with such accuracy. Like the kind of skill you might pick up in the military? Exactly. Ace, your killer must have undergone military training. Well, for a killer, boot camp will seem like a walk in the park compared to our prison. Ace, I don't know what to expect from the sovereign democracy of Luzugwai, but it definitely wasn't this. Our investigation of Sombra has taken us to some weird places, but never anything like this. Despite the vice president claiming that Herrera was Luzugwai's beloved leader, the vibe I'm getting is fear rather than love. Pedro's militia probably does a lot to keep people from speaking out. I hate to think what would happen if Los Patriotas find the killer before we do. This can be impossible to crack this case if everybody's lips are sealed. Not everybody's lips are sealed, Ace. I've intercepted a message about Sombra. What? Well, I must go to chapter 2. I will see you guys tomorrow. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.